Yo, what is up everyone? Jingles here. I am creating this How to Win series in hopes to help you learn the fundamentals of Fortnite and help you get a little better at Fortnite. We'll be covering building, combat, and situational awareness, and probably a little bit more. So I hope you enjoy. Alright, so now you have practiced building boxes, and one of the most crucial things in Fortnite, probably, I'd say, in my opinion. Now it's time for you to learn a little bit about tunneling and about moving. So I played in the World Cup qualifiers, and in those end games and arena and tournaments and stuff like that, you need to learn how to tunnel. Well, it can also be used in pub matches. You don't use it as much, but it's still an important thing to learn how to do, and it can really help you out in a lot of situations. So let's say the storm is behind us over here. Storm is coming this way, and there's people above us and around us, and we just need to get in so we can heal and protect ourselves, whatever. So the way I like to tunnel when you're on the ground is I will do a corner edit, or I'll do a garage door edit, and then I will keep my builds out like that, boom, just like that. That's how I will tunnel. Again, I'll show it again. Corner edit, and I immediately put the wall here first. There, there, there. Now, if I know there's enemies over on that side, I need to tunnel in, I'll focus on this side. And I'll do that. Like if I know there's no one over there. If I know there's majority of people are on top and they're focusing me, I'll put the floor up first. Let me just do it slower. I'll put the floor up first, and then I'll go like that. Floor up first, boom, okay? And basically what I'll do too, so I'm just doing these slow, just to show you the movement. But I'll a lot of times I'll go wall, floor on top, or you can call it a roof, whatever you're gonna call it, wall. And then I can re-edit right away. So when you keep your builds out, there's different ways you can edit. We won't talk about that right now, but when you keep your builds out, when you do your wall last, then you can edit your wall. If you do your floor last, if you place your floor last, I'll just show this to you this time. If you go wall, and then floor, now when I want to edit, it's going to try to edit a floor piece. But if you press RT last, you can edit your floor, or your wall, I mean. So it just keeps you more efficient. And so the pro players, a lot of pro players can sprint through this. I can't necessarily, but it's about getting faster and better at it. I'm not protected on that side, but you'll get better and faster, but I'd recommend kind of going slow at first and start tunneling a little bit. Now that we learned tunneling on the ground, there's tunneling on when you're like above ground. So the only difference is that you need to kind of place a floor down, otherwise you will fall down. So let's say we're box, and let's say we're at end game here, and we have our crew with us. We need to start building into the circle. Again, it's behind us over here, and it's coming in. What we'll do is we'll do this, and we're gonna put the floor down first and the floor up there first, and then we're gonna go probably go left to right. So a lot of times I'll go like this, boom, and so let me just slow that down. I went floor, wall, boom. And the reason I do this one last is because I have the most amount of protection from here. I try to get all this stuff done before I'm even right here for that side, so I can't get shot through that side as easily. I still can, but it's as much. I'm trying to like stick to this side, so I have protection from there and there. And right now I can put a floor down. Oops, I can put a floor down and a wall, and I'm still like fairly protected as I run into the box. So that's how I do it. Other people do it different ways. It doesn't matter as much, but I would recommend just going slow and trying a few out, and understanding that it's not a big deal if you screw up. You'll screw up a lot, but once you get that motion down, you can go faster and faster and faster, and That's really the key. Is like, this is another form of tunneling too, but it's not as safe, but it doesn't cost as many mats. So, you know, but someone could shoot that out or whatever. You could maybe do like this and as well. But the idea is more along, well, if you think you need a box, if you're getting that focus, you know, you need to really put that out. So it's about practice, and this one's a little less needed, but like sometimes there's been situations where my partner's down, he's literally down and he's crawling in from circle, and I have in the past, and it didn't really successfully work because he ended up dying anyway, but I literally built him in the storm into the circle trying to save him. So just go nice and slow, and the more you practice, the faster you can go, and then eventually you can just kind of start running through it. And it's not the fastest. These are not the fastest in the world. There are people, professionals, that can literally run straight through like I am right now and be editing at the exact same time, and they don't slow down. So they full sprint through. I can't do that. Maybe with enough practice I might be able to, and a slightly higher sensitivity, because I think my sense is just a little too low for that. But I gotta be honest with you, there's not many times that I've needed to do that, and I have gotten to endgame in the World Cup qualifier, so I'm not too not too worried about it. But being able to do it is still important. Alright, so here's a clip. I'm in a public match. It's not a super sweaty match, but it's a clip where I tunnel in. I look at the circle, look at the end circle. This is back in the day in the pubs where the end circle would rotate a little farther. Now it just kind of closes together, but I'm rotating here, and I'm just kind of showing it in fast motion, but I just rotate into circle, and then the circle comes back. So I have free rotation, and I can't get shot from the side. There's enough people that end circle in different locations that they could shoot me from different ways. So tunneling in a situation was nice, so I had a free rotation. I didn't have to worry about people. Crawling. Now in this clip, another good clip, I was had my partner go down, and so a sniper just sniped at me, and I decided, well, I'm gonna build some walls trying to protect my partner, and then I'm gonna tunnel him in and try to get him up. I ended up not being able to get him up just because the storm came in a little too fast and there was a lot of pressure, and he was pretty weak at this moment. If he would have went in a little quicker, but he could have got sniped at the same time, so it's just kind of a is what it is. But
yeah, I have to let you
no, you're fine. You're fine.
try to.
hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you liked it, hit the like and subscribe button for more videos like this. I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday if you want to watch live. Comment below on the things that you want to learn or want to see, and I'll make a video on it.